Hey guys, I feel like for a lot of us, for those of you watching, one of the things we want most in this life is to experience our own power, to know our own capacities and potentialities in this human form, to really feel plugged in to our light, you could say, to be connected to our true self. And I feel like that's a lot of what these full moon energies are trying to help us with. And with that, they're showing us kind of the patterns and tendencies and behaviors that sabotage us from connecting to our power, from knowing our power. I think getting some chills there, I think these full moon energies are trying to illuminate to us where we give our power away, where we continually and repeatedly, and sometimes unknowingly and unconsciously, just kind of give our power away. It could be in relationship. It could be just some kind of habit that you've had for a long time. It could be some kind of dynamic with your work. I mean, it could be anything really. It's just like these energies are trying to really illuminate to us, where are we compromising on our energetic integrity? And so these energies can be really challenging, right? Because they're going to be super triggering. They're going to, they're going to test us. They're going to challenge us. They're going to ask us, do you want to keep going down that road? Do you want to keep giving your power away in that same way that you always have? Is it still interesting to you to do that? Is the payoff still big enough? Because there's got to be some kind of payoff wherever we're doing these kind of sabotaging behaviors and patterns. There's some kind of payoff, right? Whether it's some kind of stimulation, some kind of temporary high, some kind of instant gratification or pleasure, some kind of relief. There's some kind of payoff. And I think these energies are really presenting the question, is this still something you want to keep doing? And for a lot of us, I know the answer is no. And I know actually a lot of us, we don't even have a choice. It's like those patterns, those behaviors, those tendencies are just falling away. We're getting so refined now that we can't really compromise energetically like we used to be able to. Things are at a new vibration. Our energy's at a new elevation, you could say. And so, yeah, these full moon energies are a really good opportunity to let go of things that no longer serve you, that maybe you've been trying to let go of. And maybe a pattern that you've been letting go of is coming up really intensely right now. And you're really going through it and you're really being challenged. It's like life really wants you to see what this pattern kind of creates for you, in a sense. It's kind of putting a story on how things are moving. So these full moon energies are really going to show you, like, full throttle, full speed. Like, this is what this is when you go down this road. It's like almost like it's trying to help you experience it so deeply that you can finally just be ready to release it. It's like these energies want to just help us experience our unconscious tendencies and karmic patterns so fully that in a tantric way, we experience it out. And it just falls away all of its own, very effortlessly. Like it can just get, like, the poison of that unconscious action is now just so burdensome, so heavy, that it's just not worth the payoff. And the payoff the payoff isn't there anymore. This is like when I quit drinking alcohol. When I quit drinking alcohol, I wasn't even getting high on the alcohol anymore. I wasn't even getting drunk. I was just drinking the alcohol, and immediately getting sick. And so there was no more payoff. So there was no more reason to engage with it anymore. And I think for so many of you, myself included, that's how tendencies and old behaviors and habits and unconscious actions, that's how they fall away. It's like there's just not the payoff. The stimulation isn't satisfying. It doesn't quench or satiate anymore. And these full moon energies are helping you purify. They're helping you detox. They're helping your field clear of impurities. And one of the ways they can do that is like bring them up, and the addiction energy can be stronger than ever, right? That craving can be more powerful than it's ever felt. It's like life is like I said, in that tantric way, trying to bring you through that pattern in a deep enough way that you're finally ready to let go of it. Almost like in addiction programs, they would talk about this as like hitting rock bottom. When we hit that's kind of rock bottom when there's no more payoff, right? And so these full moon energies are helping you liberate so that you can experience your own power. And for so many of you, this is going to come with a lot of symptoms. You might feel like you're burning. You might feel just like on fire, like maybe this icy burn too, like this chilling burn. Like you feel chilled to your bones, but you're on fire, you're sweating. This is light meeting your karma. And another way to think about it, like when you're plugging into your power, like these energies are helping you plug into your power. When you plug a device into the wall, that device, it kind of lights up, right? That's what's happening to you right now. You're lighting up. And at first, being plugged into your power can be super uncomfortable, disconcerting, maybe even really scary for some of you because it's a lot of energy. It's a lot of light. So in a sense, it takes the nervous system time to be able to accommodate and adapt to this much power that's coming online for you. But after a certain amount of time, this much power will just be normal. It'll be normal for you to carry it. You'll be able to hold it. It won't overwhelm you. So life is trying to basically birth a new human. Life is trying to birth your potentiality and your highest capacities through you right now. And that's twofold. It's helping you let go of the things that get in your way, the patterns and habits that are no longer serving you, that are energetically compromising, that are not in integrity for you anymore. It's helping you let go of those in a very fierce way, probably by challenging you and taking you down those patterns again in a really, really intense way. And it's also activating more light within you. And it's like you don't even have room for these patterns anymore because there's so much, you could say you're becoming so full of light. It's like life needs to empty you out so you can hold this light. So it's emptying out karmic patterns, it's emptying out trauma, shadow, except whatever. And that comes with a lot of symptoms. You could have shaking, buzzing. You could have this racy energy. You could feel like you're going to combust, like you're going to explode, like this combustible energy. This is beautiful though. This is like your life force coming online. This is you becoming a more spontaneous being. This is you being able to be in this moment more fully as just energy without so many personality layers in between you and life. And so many personality layers trying to control every moment, plan for everything, manage. You just get to be this raw life force energy that moves freely, like this liberated energy flow. So you might feel like you're just so opened up that you're feeling everything a million times more powerfully. Like you're just feeling things full on, you know? Like the veils have been pulled. Like a lot of beings, they have layers of personalities in between them and the moment. And for a lot of you, you're just feeling the moment viscerally without so many psychic layers, you could say, in between you and what's happening. You just are what's happening. You're becoming more one with experience. Like the experiencer is dissolving and there might just be experience itself. You might just be experience itself, if that makes sense, without thoughts about it and judgments and interpretations and narratives and stories. You're just what is. And that can be a lot. That's a lot to experience. That's like a lot for the nervous system to experience, the nervous system to process. So be easy with yourself, be gentle. Feeling life with less filters, layers, constructs. Those are being dissolved. You're becoming more here, more present. And that's where your power is. Your power is nowhere else but in this moment. You know, a lot of us, we give our power to our psychic structures, our constructs, our personality, layers, etc. The mind, we give our power to our thoughts, to our cravings. But eventually, like, those patterns start dissolving. Because you see through all those things. You see, like, oh, that's not who I am. Why would I give my power to that habit? You know, to that conditioning. Yeah. Let's see what else. I think that pretty much covers it. Yeah. Just these energies are helping you become more clear. You know, they're just clearing the gunk away. And sometimes we have to go through the gunk. Like I've been going through the gunk today so intensely. And noticing how the gunk was created. And that's its own learning. And that helps us get free. And so, like I said, these full moon energies, hopefully, I kind of covered a lot here. Hopefully there was something for everyone. But these full moon energies, they're going to be revealing maybe tendencies that you didn't even know you had before, that you didn't even know they weren't serving you. Maybe you thought those habits and those patterns, or maybe those people were serving you. And these energies are showing you something different. Maybe these energies are showing you where you've actually always had resistance to something. You just weren't aware of it. So these are very illuminating energies. These energies are going to uncover a lot for you right now. Trust what they're showing you. When these energies get really intense and the full moon energies amplify, that's when you're going to start to really know things that you didn't know before. It's like your field's an antenna and there's just so much light radiating on Earth right now that this light is helping you to see yourself more clearly. It's helping you to dissolve old patterns that were kind of these patterns that were veiling your true self, that were veiling your true wisdom, your true insight, your true knowings. You just kind of were maybe not, you just weren't seeing clearly, and all this light's coming in to help you see more clearly because it's removing, it's alchemizing, it's transmuting what was kind of in your way of clear seeing. So trust what you're seeing right now. It's coming from your higher self. It's coming from the universe. Trust what you're going through. It's for your highest good. It's helping you let go of heavy habits and tendencies that you're ready to let go of. Be easy with yourself, you know. You're on a ride. Ultimately, you're on a ride. A ride that is taking you nowhere but where you've always been, which is right here in this moment. Yeah, I think that's complete. Feels kind of complete. Yeah, it's like we're always in this moment, but we can sometimes when we're giving our attention to, you know, like the personalities, the thoughts, it's just like it can make us feel convinced that we're somewhere else, like in the future or the past, but you're always right here. And everything you want is right here. So, yeah. Sending you guys so much love. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining the Patreon community for your donations. It really helps support this work. And of course, I love working with you guys one-on-one as well. Namaste.